How do I decipher ethically what to tell a client versus what to not tell the client? You might have had this question for yourself as a practitioner or as a consumer who was having a conversation with your practitioner. Let's talk about this. When I am tuning in, my goal is to remove all of my ego, all of the thoughts that feel performative or all the thoughts that feel like, well, she really needs to know this answer right now. I've got to remove all of those thoughts and then ask their higher self, their guides, my guides, what is source energy? What would be in best alignment for their strong sense of knowing and their strong sense of emotional health? Well, because when it comes to stepping over those boundaries, I may not have permission to talk about those kinds of things for them. Meaning, just because I can see certain kinds of trauma in the body, if I just barge through the door and say, here's what we're going to do, that's me being egoic-led. And that person may not be ready for that kind of emotional response. Well, I do not want to talk about my dad passing away at the age of 14. I'm not ready for that. So I've got to move myself beyond all of that and then to stimulate thoughts. And if they want to have those thoughts stimulated and grown, then we dive in. Now, for me, there are other ethical things that I do. Because I work as a medical medium, when I see things in the body, I will always have to say, would you like more information about this? Would you like me to go further? Would you like me to pivot? And we can talk about something completely different. And whatever they say, whatever that client says, pivot me. No matter if I feel like, oh my gosh, but her health is like, I really could help her out. And she says, I don't want to do that right now. I've got to respect those boundaries. Why? When you're working with a client or a client working with a practitioner, your resonance to profound senses of knowing change when there is cohesion, when there is co-creation within that. I hope that answered the question.